like that lead in music never gets old. It's like doom 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 doom. Doom.
Kind of
Y'all
reminds me
can't
of
hear it.
Jeopardy.
Y'all can't hear it, but we can hear it, and
I
it's
think they hear it when
do
they
they?
if whoever sees it early. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
makes
never
sure
gets
to
old.
Facebook.
It never gets old. But anyways, we are back. A little bit of a hiatus. Three guys with common sense podcast. My name is Quill Will. I look high as hell. It's the ring light in my eye. I try to look a little bit better for y'all, so it got me a little squinting. But anyways, like I said, three guys with common sense. We are back. What is going on, y'all?
Nothing. I'm gonna fix my camera because I just realized I can't function that way.
The guy who's
Um,
fixing his camera and can't function. His name is his avatar slang. You can't say the slang without ang, and he makes sure to always bring the elements. I got that.
mhm.
Got the man of many names
There
over
you
here.
go.
We got
Mm-hmm.
Prosecco Mike. We got
Mm-hmm.
Mikey Rose. We got the $750 hole himself. We got
Yep.
Mr. Beyonce. And we have I'm running out of name. What was it? What is it? What name did you give him, Mr. Slanger?
Mikey
Mike.
Bleak and
Mikey.
Mike Button.
Yeah,
Button,
Mike
yep.
Button and Mikey
Yep.
Bleak. We got over here Mike Moolah Money himself. What's
Hello,
going on?
hello, man. I missed y'all so much, man. It felt like an eternity, but it's probably only been like 2-3 weeks. But yeah,
About 2 weeks.
we had a little hiatus because some personal issues we all been dealing with. But hey, we're back. Prayers up to the situation that we all was going through. But look, we're here. We're gonna live it out. We're gonna enjoy each other's company, and that's really all I got to say right now. I think I'm a little mellowed out because I've been drinking this rosé.
Right.
So I'm not too crazy as of right now. It's the new Snoop Dogg rosé, Cali rosé.
Right. Yeah, like my guy Joshua said, I'll just go out and say it. Lost a dear friend of mine, one of my better friends.
Yeah,
Rest in peace to my guy Rue.
yeah.
725 Human Torch,
725.
all that good stuff, man. Miss my guys. But miss
Yeah.
my guy, I should say. But it's crazy, how life does things, like not to be like super philosophical or anything like that. Like,
Yeah, you're
but
right though.
it just puts things in perspective, especially when you lose somebody and you lose somebody close to you like that. Like, I've been pretty fortunate to not have really lost anybody like super special. Like, I haven't lost many family members or close friends or relatives or anything like that. Like, I've been super blessed. So it's hard, but in the same token, I just hear my guy in my head say, telling me to get my shit together, dog, and keep the ball rolling. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to jump right into this podcast today.
Rest in peace, 725. If you didn't hear some of my sentiments about it, Quill, I said it on my latest episode of Mike Money Experience. I started out the podcast talking about Rue and you and Trey and praying for you guys, and also Abe and all the guys over there at Off Brand. So I don't want to get long winded on this podcast because I already did it on the other one. But rest in peace, 725. Every time 725 comes on my every time I see it on my phone or on the cable box, I make sure I do a little pause and I kiss up to the sky, man, up there for Rue, man. Rest in peace, 725. Rest in peace, Rue.
Man, all right. We
Am
got
I
a
allowed
lot
to
to
leave
talk
the
about.
graphic up then? Whenever it's not other people?
Yeah,
Yeah, why
go
not?
for it. Yeah, go for it. Let's hop right into it.
Well,
Go ahead.
real quick, I gotta say that I seen you last week. I seen you last. What was that? Saturday? Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
2/3 of the three guys with common sense was actually hanging out. One day, we're all going to hang out again, and not just for a photo shoot that Derek's shooting. But
Right.
I'm sorry. I just had to throw that out there that we aren't just guys on the computer. We do hang out at some point.
And we revived our mini click, blowing small money fast.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly
we hung
what
out
we
twice.
did.
We hung out twice. It
we
was
got
me, you, and Masai.
Yep.
And then I went to the little get together.
Yep. We got we bonded. We did rich people shit, Slanger.
I heard.
I bought some hot sauce. I spent $60 on hot sauce, and all 3 bottles I got were delicious, or are delicious, I should say. Because
I have a
damn
confession
sure not
on
done.
the topic of hot sauce.
What? What's your confession?
I don't care for it.
Yeah, you can kick rocks.
Wow.
I can break that down later if you want.
Sure. But and we copped up on some jerseys. Shout out to the jersey store in King of Prussia.
Don't shout out to that because I only bought my jersey so you could feel good. You didn't feel too damn guilty. I wish you didn't have my damn
Wait. You spent money to make someone else feel good, but you bought it for yourself?
Because he wasn't going to let me go out like that. He wasn't going to let me. That's a friend. He wasn't going to let me go out like that. That's exactly what it was.
A wealthy friend, yes. Jeez.
I couldn't let him go out like that. I couldn't let him go out like that. And then I was already buying a hat for my son because he was obsessed with this Phillies hat. You know he still likes that hat?
Really?
He really likes that hat. And he's the one that picked it out.
You know what? We all for it.
Yeah. But
we all for it.
One day.
What kind of Phillies hat was it? Was it like a Mitchell and Ness hat?
No, it was one of them snapback hats for
a new era
for the kids.
Yeah,
I think it was New Era.
Yeah, it was New Era.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
This man tried to tell me I had money this morning, but that's fine.
Wait, throw that graphic up there. Wait. Throw that graphic up there for our viewers. How you not like nigga gravy?
He caught G's Patterson saying it, and he's been stuck on it ever since.
I mean,
and let me tell the viewers. I mean the audio listeners. Mm-hmm. I'm first generation African, so my taste bud's different. Hot sauce is not a big deal to us.
Because spice is spice.
No, it's not spice. It's disrespectful to call it spice. Hot sauce is just sauce to us.
Let me say this real quick. The person that's saying this, greatest rapper of all time, in his opinion, is Nas. Nas is on record saying that he had to switch his verse up because he heard Hoes and it was so damn good. So we don't want to hear about the second greatest of all time's little fan group speak. Go on with the podcast. We're not spending too much time on the second greatest of all time.
Oh,
I don't know what we're talking about, but I feel like y'all do.
Let's
it's Jigga Man and then it's Nas.
Oh
and
my
then
god.
it's everyone else.
We might as well just hop into it. The Khaled record dropped.
Lord have mercy.
Lord
have mercy.
I'm not gonna.
You really want to do this right now?
Yeah, I skimmed through it. It's about 3 records I liked.
Garbage.
About 3 records. It was so. You know what makes it garbage? It's so poorly mixed. It's so poorly mastered. A lot of these verses feel like they came in yesterday.
They did.
Like 2 hours beforehand. Like he had to beg them. He probably called them, blowing up their phones. Like, yo, hand me. Like, I need that verse, dog. I need that verse.
I'm so sick of Big Pun and Fat Joe's Love Child.
Oh man. Listen, what did Terror Squad do to you, man?
They didn't give him lipo surgery because he's still fucking fat as hell and he works out and eats right. I'm just sick of this. I've always said Jadakiss was my second favorite rapper, so you're wrong. Continue.
Give the audio messages to people context. Joshua from Facebook said, Michael, I thought Kiss was your favorite. So that's when Mike went on that little tirade.
I've always said Jadakiss was my second favorite. Hove is my favorite. But on my all-time list is Jay-Z, Nas, and then everybody else. You debate 3 through 100.
No, Jay-Z, Nas, LL Cool J, and then everybody else.
That's cool with move on, because we have to argue about something different.
No, you're not gonna. First of all, you're not gonna passively aggressively slander James Todd Smith.
I'm not. Just because you say his full name cool doesn't mean you said anything.
No, it means I said what the hell I said. Okay.
I heard you, but I'm shooting it down.
I miss this contempt. I miss this.
Wow.
Happy.
Yep. All right. Let me go track for track. Thankful is the first song off the album. Trash. The second song is Every Chance I Get with Lil Baby and Lil Durk. That's actually a good song. That's a really good song.
Wait. Who's in it? I'm a Lil Durk. That moment.
A lot of Lils, Lil Durk and Lil Baby. That's a really good record.
I didn't care for the record. I thought it didn't.
What little you named, Mike?
Huh?
You said who before Lil Baby? What's his name?
Lil Durk from Chicago.
Wow. So the guy who's in the song of the year.
It's only April, but let's continue.
Big song of the year.
Big Paper with Cardi B. Quill likes that song. I'll never hear it again. It is dope as hell. We going crazy with her and Migos. I never in life want to hear that song ever again. They used the They Know sample.
Like LO They Know?
Yes.
Oh, wait. I got a message coming in. I got Queen coming in. Queen says she liked Thankful and fuck y'all, and Big Paper is my summer anthem.
Wait, why'd she say that? Why?
How is she coming up with this 10 hours after the record came out? See, I can't trust people like that. That's the same people. That's the same people who the album drop at 12 midnight and at 12:03 they say this shit's a classic, girl. Huh? How was something the song of the summer?
J. Cole songs, so that's why he don't matter.
Queen, if you're not gonna come on the podcast and say all this riffraff that you're saying now, then don't say shit at all. Stop texting. Track 5, I Did It with Post Malone, The Baby, and Meg Thee Stallion. It was okay. Let It Go. She said, I wish chill. Let It Go. I wish they let this go. 21 Savage and Justin Bieber, trash. Body of Motion, trash. Pop Star, we heard that shit last year. You can keep that. This is my year. No, it's not. No, it's not. This ain't your year. Big Sean sound like he just handed in his verse last night. Rick Ross sound like he was rapping from the toilet. And A Boogie with the hoodie sound like he lost the zipper on his hoodie, or he zipped up the hoodie into his fucking neck. Sorry, Not Sorry with Nas, Jay-Z, and James. Shout out to James Fauntleroy, Rock Nation. What's going on? I can't slander this record too much because these are the two greatest rappers of all time. But
here you go. Oh my gosh.
Let's just say this isn't my favorite collab of Jay-Z and Nas. Hey, that's
you know what it is interesting? Have they ever really had a good collab? All their collabs are kind of like meh.
Success.
Yeah.
Success.
You're right. Success.
I
never liked anything else from them.
Just Be with Justin Timberlake. Keep that. Justin Timberlake, you've been lost since you went running in the woods. You probably running around with your pants on the ground looking like a fool. I can have it all. I can have it all with Bryson Tiller, Meek Mill, and her. This song sounded all over the place, and it sounds like Meek is back on perks. Grease with Drake. That song came out in 2017. I never want to hear that again. And Where You Come From with all these Jamaican dudes. I'll never listen to that again because I'm not Jamaican. So let's just say the album.
Wait. Queen is Jamaican. She's really, the offense is coming in like 2 seconds. I can promise you that.
I'm so sorry, Kevin Little's daughter, for offending your heritage. I did not mean to offend y'all. Y'all do have one of my favorite songs. Hold on, I'm singing in my head. So Corey, you gotta start talking so I could sing in my head.
Real quick. Yeah.
Damn,
Queen agrees. She says the last track wasn't her favorite either.
Garbage.
And Kevin Little is not Jamaican.
What is he?
Damn it.
Kevin Little's not. That isn't Jamaica.
Wait, she wants to come on.
She's coming on now.
She wants to come on.
I'll send her a link right now.
Send her a link. We got you. We sending you the link.
All right,
sending you the link.
talk football until she powers up her internets.
she said he from some other island.
Some other island. Oh, okay.
She said just not Jamaica. She's like, no. You know what? No, real quick. Like I was talking about in pre-pro, I really like that sound, like that Justin Bieber and Nick Jonas, what they've been rocking with the last couple of years. I don't know what it is. It's just really agreeable.
It's because you've been around white people the last 10 years. You were in fucking Bonner, and then you went to fucking State College. All you know is white people. You know John. You know all these fucking white people.
You said John is
Bubba Sparks, John, Fred Flintstone, all these white people.
Wait, I'm Bubba Sparks.
Your examples kind of stink.
I'm Bubba Sparks adjacent because Irv opened up for Bubba Sparks one time.
Okay, you're a defendant of all these white people. Shavlik Randolph, Carson Wentz. You defend all these white people. Brett Brown. You are a fucking.
You do defend Babe Ruth.
Yeah, you defend. You're an antichrist. You're an antichrist.
Antichrist. What?
What? You're an antichrist. An anti-conservative. You're.
I am an anti-conservative.
You're a Benjamin Crump.
He's just using words Ben Crump right now.
Yeah. He don't even know. No. No. Fuck that guy, that senator from South Carolina who said that racism doesn't exist. No, he said racism. Yeah. What did he say?
He said racism in America. Racism in America doesn't exist. And fuck him. He can go to hell.
And then in the same speech, he's talking about, I get followed around in stores and they call me Uncle Tom. I'm like, and I added him. I'm like, yeah, because you tripping, dog.
Dumbass. All right, let's get football out the way before Queen come in.
So my Eagles did the right fucking thing.
Here we go.
He's right.
We did the right fucking thing. Devontae Smith.
I saw him
in trophy winner.
I saw him playing. That was a national championship. I watched him play.
Yeah, he had 4 touchdowns and 200-something yards in the first half against Ohio State.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
He's a dog. He was a DAWG dog.
I wouldn't know. I don't know none of these niggas.
So, there was some talks about his size because he's only about 6 foot, 170. But
is he a speeder?
Yeah. It's very fast. Very fast, very good hands, and he plays physical. He plays bigger than what his size is.
If you had to compare him, early comparison to a guy that's already in the NFL, who would it be?
Deshaun Jackson can run the route tree.
Wait, wouldn't he be more Marvin Harrison?
Marvin Harrison, wow.
Could be. I say Deshaun with a route tree. Because Deshaun wasn't that great running quite a few different routes. This guy can run the routes, and he has that same game breaker type of speed.
Deshaun didn't have hands unless he was wide the fuck open.
That's also true. I've never seen him make a contested catch in my life.
He usually had that separation, so it didn't really matter.
You know what, Derek? That's what it is. That's like in basketball, the faster the guy, the less handles he has, because he's already faster than everybody, so he don't need all these handles. Mm-hmm. Like John Wall can get the A to B so quick, he doesn't need all these great handles.
It takes
handles, though. He just doesn't need it.
Well, right. John Wall doesn't have handles like Kyrie.
Oh, well, yeah, but
because Kyrie,
I'm not going to stop on your point.
Yeah, Kyrie isn't fast, but he's quick with his hands.
We see her.
Oh,
she's in here.
You want to put football on pause for a second, or
yeah, we can put it on pause.
All right, just real quick. Peyton Turner was drafted by the Saints with the number 28th overall pick. He's a defensive lineman, 6'5", weighs 270 pounds. He's a defensive end. That's all I know about him.
Next year,
I guess so, because I don't know shit about
him. All
right.
Is the Queen here?
She went away.
She ran away. Wow. Come on, Queen. Where you at?
I'm messing real quick.
Keep talking, Quill. Keep talking a little football.
So the Eagles are in an interesting position. If Jalen Hurts plays well, and earns himself another year as the starter, they have 3 first round. They'll probably have a 3rd first round pick. They definitely have 2. More than likely, they'll have 3 first round picks next year, along with a boatload of cap room to improve. They have a chance to get good pretty quickly to turn this around, depending on how they draft. I like to see them get some corner help, and they also need linebacker help. They need help on the offensive line. They need to address the center position because our center, even though he's an all-pro, he's on the older end. And Jason Kelsey, that's Travis's older brother.
Which one had the black wife?
Travis.
That's my favorite player.
Just like Dirk is mine.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see what they do today with their 2nd and 3rd round picks. They traded one of them away to move up 2 spots to overstep the Giants who take Devontae Smith. That pretty much was a good job on their part. They pulled the trigger on the lesser of their 2 3rd round picks, and Howie looks like a genius. He read the room right. No Jamar Chase, no Kyle Pitts. So the trade down.
Denver also helped
next. Yeah, Denver helped by picking Surtain. I have no idea why they picked Patrick Surtain. You know what? I do know why. Because you know who's in their division? Justin Herbert and Pat Mahomes.
Can never have too many corners.
Yeah, you're going to need corners in that in that division. So I get it. And they didn't need receiver. They didn't have a need there. And I know the Lions were ecstatic that Penei Sewell fell to them because I'll tell you what, if there was anything like saying there's a player who has a real chance of going to the Hall of Fame, and I know you're completely jumping the gun by saying that, but Penei Sewell is a generational talent at left tackle coming out of Oregon. The guy.
Who the hell is Penei Sewell?
He's the left tackle coming out of Oregon. When I tell you
is he drafted already?
Yeah, he got drafted by Detroit. He is.
Wait a minute. You think someone from the Lions is going to the Hall of Fame outside of Barry Sanders and
they have Hall of Famers from the Lions.
Megatron?
Yeah, there's Hall of Famers from the Lions.
You could be a lineman on a bad team and make the Hall of Fame. That's how.
Name me some other Hall of Famers outside of Barry Sanders and Megatron that came out of Detroit.
Let's find out.
Look what you got to do. You made it seem like it was some shit that you could just verbalize. Man, they got all these players. I thought you just had on top of your head.
What I'm saying is you could be a great lineman for a terrible team.
Oh, no, I understand
that. Make the Hall of Fame, like Joe Thomas.
I wasn't disputing that point. I said that play for Detroit.
I don't think Detroit ruins players. I think they don't make cohesive teams.
Which ruins players?
Barry Sanders,
Lem
Barney, Bill Dudley, and
hey, Quill. I'm gonna tell you one thing, Quill. My football knowledge starts in 2003. So if these niggas, I know Dick LeBeau. I know Penis LeBeau. My football knowledge starts in 2003, and I only went back to like 1998. So I can't tell you shit about football.
Even argue with him?
You naming all these sex positions and all these people. I don't know none of these niggas.
I'm sick of you and your shit.
What happened to Queen? Did she running from the smoke, man? I know what it is. She running from the smoke. That's what that is.
Wow.
You better get on.
She running from the smoke.
Yeah, all your issues. We're good.
Audio issues. No, she running from the smoke. Everybody audio work. Everybody phone. Everybody got camera phone. She's running from the smoke. That's all.
I may call that camera phone.
She be on her little podcast talking that anime shit. She be in the
shout out to Afro Saying. Shout out to Afro Saying podcast.
No.
Ty said Afro Saying in this bitch.
Listen, man, y'all be on your little anime podcast talking all this shit, and I don't listen to it because
it's actually pretty good.
I wouldn't know because I don't know shit they be talking about, so I don't listen to that shit. But I do support it. Go subscribe to Afro Man or Afro Clang or whatever that shit is called. Go subscribe to that. But also, as you subscribing to that, come subscribe to the Mike Money Experience that is presented by Common Sense Network. I don't know what Afro Man is presented by. I don't know who y'all sponsors are. And I know I'm not supposed to be shouting out this podcast because the ringleader of it told me not to do it, but I'm doing it anyway. Switch the Narrative. Shout out to Switch the Narrative.
Why you like this?
I mean, I was told I'm not supposed to promote it, but I'm gonna do it anyway just for the love of it.
It's all love.
Why is this news? What's going on? What not?
I don't know. Allegedly,
I might have had breaking news just now.
I mean, I might have had to settle some podcast beef. That's all.
We had beef out here in these streets.
Listen, I don't beef with no black people. I talked to that man civilly. He might got an issue with someone else in the three guys with Common Sense realm, but I told him, look, it's all good. It's all good. Just talk to me. You don't gotta talk to him. It's all good.
You drank a lot today, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Damn it! I tried to help you.
Nope. I'm sober as a dober. This rosé, I'll never drink. I'll never drink this rosé again because it tastes like juice. But anyway, what happened? What happened to Queen? See, dial-up don't work in 2021. That's why you shouldn't have dial-up.
She probably doesn't have dial-up.
She got a phone with no microphone.
The insult these days would be DSL internet. That's the one that sucks.
What about Ellen DeGeneres?
No, I said DSL.
Okay, DL Hughley. All right, moving on.
He stinks.
Whose fire truck is running down the street?
I live near a fire station.
House on fire?
Oh, you do live near a fire station?
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Shout out to Derek living near a fire station. That's gotta suck. Yo, you know what would really suck if you lived there when Left Eye was around?
That would try to just be a regular fire. There's no such thing as a Left Eye fire.
True. What about a Right Eye fire?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You knew what I meant by the Left Eye fire, right?
Yeah, she burnt the house down.
Yeah. Burned it down to a crisp.
Wow. Wow. I got a dollar. Wow.
She needed insurance money.
Oh wow.
Wow. I got a dollar for you if you can tell me the player that house she burned down.
You must be talking to Derek.
I know you know.
No, I don't know
I was about to say.
Andre Rison? You don't know?
Well, Quill.
He wasn't a bad player.
No, I know him, but also stink with like that kind of stuff. Like I don't be knowing that kind of stuff. My expert stuff is behind me in the stuff we talk about.
My expert stuff is behind me too.
Oh, shout out to Kyle Pitts. He's from Philly. Got drafted by the Falcons. Shout out to Kyle.
He went to Abington before he graduated.
Fuck the Falcons.
Catholic school.
Fuck the Falcons.
Oh, you're right.
That was a good pick for them, I think.
Fuck the Falcons.
They're gonna be better than y'all this year.
Fuck the Falcons. Sure.
And the click they claim.
What happened to Queen, man? We sitting here being all awkward waiting for Queen. I'm sick of this, man. Move on, man.
Let's continue the music thing. So, go back to DJ Khaled album.
No, let's not. No, we're not going back to that garbage. No, we're not. No, we're not.
Fine,
I'm not going
back
to that garbage.
Wait. The point of the statement I was going to make. Okay.
We got a TDE signing possibly next. What they said the 7th.
Y'all hope so.
And then the next week is supposed to be J. Cole. The following week.
Let's go, Jermaine.
Y'all talk about those guys? I'm stuck on Lil Durk right now.
Sure.
Who? Oh, the guy from the song I like on DJ. What the hell?
You don't feel this song?
He about to get it shut down for copyright. You know you can only play it for 5 seconds.
What?
We'll be all right.
What the hell is this?
I don't know what it is.
Song of the year, Bucko.
Song of the year? No, the song of the year is Big Purr. The biggest purr. The big purr. That she's the hottest chick in the game, man. Big Purr.
That's a person?
Yeah, Benzino's daughter.
Oh, Coy Leroy?
Yeah, I like her, man. She's dope.
She's okay.
Yeah, she's dope. She's better than her dad and anything Made Men ever made.
Oh shit.
Anyone who made?
Made Men. The group?
I don't know what that is.
That was the group Benzino was in.
Benzino was like really roided up.
Cool. Did you know that? Because I have no idea what that is.
Nope. I didn't know it either.
You never heard of Made Men? They
Made Men.
Allegedly, when the Rough Riders tour went to Boston, Made Men got into a fight with the Locks. The Entourages, I should say. You really never heard of Made Men?
You asking me or Quill or both of us?
What do you know Benzino from? Just from Eminem?
I know him from
I know him from the magazine.
From the song NBA Street. Like what's that song? Shake the Party? What's it called?
Wasn't that with Made Men? I think that was Made Men.
No, it was with Mario Winans.
Oh wow.
Type in Benzino NBA Street Volume 2.
You remember when he what's his name? When he was
No, I don't remember that.
When he was beefing with Eminem when he was with the Source.
Yeah,
we know that. Yeah.
But I think I knew him. Yeah, his song was on NBA Street Volume 2.
I don't remember that. What happened to our guest of the show, man? She ain't coming, man. She got audio issues. Listen.
Let's just freestyle till she get here. That's cool.
Big cat.
She ain't coming.
Big cat.
Yeah, that's
big
what
cat.
like the kids say, big cat, man.
Like the kids.
I ain't talking about Captain America.
Huh?
We have a new Captain America, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, talk about Mortal Kombat. Did both of y'all see it?
Yeah,
I did.
Y'all should talk about that.
It's a setup. It's fine.
It was cool. It wasn't bad. If someone calls it that, I wouldn't be mad, but it wasn't like throw it in the trash and never been made type movie.
It was fine. Completely fine. It was fine.
It's a setup for all the rest of the movies they're gonna come out with.
Essentially. They're just laying the groundwork. Y'all
really let me get that off. I just made that up.
I know, but that's what
it's the truth.
Shit.
It's exactly what it is.
Oh shit. When they gonna introduce what's his name's brother?
You don't even know who's brother.
You don't even know what's the name's brother is. Who's what's the name?
I don't know.
Exactly. Because there was someone's brother in that series.
I'm just ready for Shao Kahn.
Who?
I don't like they move some things a little too quickly for it to be a setup. For me being an MK fan, but that's not really a film critique. But that's like, I feel like that could end up taking away some of the things that could be cool about the sequels. But I'm still not super mad at it.
Kano was funny as hell. The guy who played Kano, he made the movie. He's
not gonna be in Rush Hour 3.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Then nobody should have been in Rush Hour 3 now that we had it.
Rush Hour 3 should have never happened.
Rush Hour 3 is the worst one. And it sucks because it's made by the same director. So it's like, what happened?
You should make a trilogy.
That's not true. There's good trilogies. I can name some.
Name a good third movie.
A good third movie. You won't know this, but I'll tell you what's considered good consensus-wise. Captain America 3 is considered good to the consensus.
Okay.
Yep.
Land Before Time 3?
No. People that thing fell after 2.
What about Jurassic Park?
It was alright.
It was fine.
They hated the second one more. I didn't know.
Is that the Lost World? Is that the Lost World?
That's the second one. People hated that one, but it still made a lot of money.
Right. Well, that's because the first one was so damn good.
I had a trilogy in my head. Star Wars. The original Star Wars trilogy.
Original Star Wars.
Yeah, white people love that.
It's good.
Spider-Man? No, the third one was
no. It was pretty bad.
Avengers has a good trilogy.
Yeah.
What's his name? Volume 3 and Blueprint 3
Lethal
is
Weapon.
Good.
No. Lethal Weapon.
I'll give you Lethal Weapon. Yeah.
What about Beverly Hills Cop?
Good for me.
Beverly Hills Cop 3 is okay.
I don't remember the third one that well.
That's the one where he was at the amusement park, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, that was all right.
I remember the third one.
That was all right.
But I think that's considered good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess trilogy. It depends.
It depends.
Trilogies are hard.
Blueprint 3 was good.
People don't like Blueprint 3.
I do.
I liked it.
I love the Blueprint 3.
I like Blueprint.
I went to that tour. That was my first Jay-Z concert.
So me too.
I mean, I wasn't doing all that yet, but I like the album.
That was my first. That's my first concert.
So when are you letting us drag you out to a concert, Slanger?
We're going to Brooklyn for Lupe.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
At the end of the year.
Well, we didn't make concrete plans yet. Yeah. We're gathering people. Josh wants us all to go.
It's like $30. Food and liquor tour.
Oh, it's probably gonna go too.
You want to go? It's like on a Wednesday night.
That's fine.
So I'm gonna have to go and come straight home because I gotta work the next day.
I'm on vacation, so I'm down. I'm with the shits.
My job gives me too much vacation time, so I just request it like next month, and they're like, sure.
Yeah, because that's the benefit of working for a school. I'm on Christmas break.
Yeah, we can definitely do it. So we're gonna go see Lupe, then come back and make a podcast about it.
Yeah, this is what it takes. It takes the greatest rapper of all time to get me out of my house.
Wow.
Jay-Z's going on tour too?
Wow.
I said the greatest rapper of all time.
Is Lupe opening for Jay? Is he opening for Jay?
I don't get what you're lost about, Mike.
I've seen Lupe twice. This will be my third time seeing Lupe.
I love Lupe. He's not Jay-Z.
Yeah, I know. I said Lupe's the GOAT. Jeez, it's like you can't hear or something.
But he's not.
Lupe would tell you that Jay-Z is the GOAT.
I don't like when y'all do that. Y'all gaslight a little bit. He's
actually said it. He's actually said it on his podcast.
I know. I'm very consistent in the fact that I say I don't care when they do that because Kanye said Yeezus is his best album.
No, that's not the same. That's not the same.
It's not the same. It's not the same. But I have more. Troy Aikman said Tony Romo is better than him. I don't care when they do that.
That's not the same.
Nope. It is to me.
It's really not the same.
No.
Help me.
Because Lupe said he's learned from Jay-Z. He said he's listened to Jay-Z's albums and ripped up a whole album from a Jay-Z verse. Now, he was like, he's the greatest.
I get that, but see, I guess my thing isn't about Lupe and Jay-Z because that's not a serious argument we're about to have the argument. My logic is more the idea of you go ahead.
For me, it wasn't just Lupe. I would have brought up multiple artists.
Well, hell, Lupe thinks that Cassidy is the shit. So I mean,
he does.
He does. But that's why I say artist opinions is always going to be different for me. Artist opinions and consumer opinion. I'm going to give you my consumer opinion. My consumer opinion is that.
But the artists know more than us.
Well, now we're talking circles. So it's like I got to get my point out. So the artists do, but they can be. I'm not going. They know more, but it's also warped. It's like this. I do clothing. At the end of the day, you guys are my bosses. Even though I can say I'm my own boss, I really work for y'all with my clothing line, right? So if you tell me my best design is X, Y, and Z, but I say A, B, and C is, I gotta go with y'all think is my best item. Even though I'm the artist, I technically know more, but I have to cater to y'all. So it's kind of a it's like what's the Libra scale? It's kind of like that. So to get back to my original point, when artists say certain things, I don't really just because the artist says it, I'll take it with a grain of salt. I'm not going to dismiss it because to say I'm going to dismiss it, that's like, why do I listen? Like, why would I dismiss that when they, like you said, they know more than us? So when artists say certain things, I'm like, that's not the be all for me.
But here's I get what you're saying. Here's the pushback. Mm-hmm. Lupe says Jay-Z is the bar, and he's never reached the Jay-Z bar. So someone saying that he's better than Jay-Z to that, it becomes irrelevant because he says.
Well, no, because
Jay-Z
if it's irrelevant, we don't need a podcast then. Because what I'm saying is, y'all can't shut down what I'm saying because right now you're agreeing with Lupe, and again, that's not even my main point. I'm arguing with the premise of saying because the artist said this, it's true. When my thing is, that's not how it always goes. Because if it was trash to y'all would say that. It's because y'all are agreeing with it. That's
okay.
Because going with the whole is Lupe.
Wait. Here's the pushback. You're saying you're using the words always, most of the time. We're not in that realm. To that point, you're right sometimes. But
so what I'm saying is, so why are we dismissing it? Because it's the narrative that fits for your argument.
Because he said it. If you tell me,
then we're talking circles.
No, we're not. Because if you tell me, if you point to me and say, yo, so and so is funnier than you, Mike, and I agree, then that's what it is.
I don't even agree with that. So I think fundamentally this is an agree to disagree thing. Because I see what you're saying, and it's not crazy, but I do disagree with that.
I don't even see the argument, but continue. I understand what you mean by, well, then we wouldn't have a podcast. In this realm, there's no argument because the artist even laughs at it. Because he's had debates about it. And he's like, dog, we're not even in the same realm. We're not even in the same category.
I see what you're saying, but this is why I needed to land that point earlier, but I got cut off. You said he took stuff from Jay-Z. That's a different argument, low-key, because that ends up turning into the pioneer argument. So
I never said he took anything from Jay-Z.
You said he took the whole page from Jay-Z. You said that earlier.
No, I didn't. I said he ripped. I said he heard something Jay-Z said and ripped up a whole album. He said the same thing about Eminem.
Ripped up his own album.
He said the same thing about Nas. He said he's ripped up an album.
I got Eminem and Nas though.
Oh, then that's just nuts.
No, I don't think it is.
To him, it is.
Like all jokes aside, I was messing up with y'all with the Jay-Z thing, but since Eminem, now we turn him into a wordplay guy because we say his music is as good. I got Lupe over M.
As of today, or all time? That's two different arguments. Because you made it a right now thing. Right now, sure.
No, I'm answering your question. Lyrical resume.
Oh no, I'm not just going off that.
Or are you asking me? I'm trying to answer your question.
I said all time. So all time? Everything. Come on, we know what all time means. Everything.
No. Well, you saying come on, not helping me. If I'm asking you, I need you to help me.
Everything that he's all his accomplishments.
Well, Mike.
His talent, the gift.
Well, I'm telling you what I meant because that was never my argument. My argument. I wasn't trying to say he makes better music than Eminem. Although I like his music better than Eminem, but objectively and
so do I.
Consensus wise,
so do I.
Eminem takes that. But my original argument was rapping, like just the art of rap.
But we wasn't arguing that.
That was my argument the entire time.
But we even said we wasn't arguing that. We was never arguing about rapping ability.
Point. That was my point. You can't tell me what my point was.
I never said what your point was. I just told you what ours was.
So I'm telling you, my point is Eminem. Lupe is a better rapper than Eminem. Better rapper than Nas.
And he doesn't think so. So it's nothing to really debate about.
Well, I think so. No, you can't do that because
I can't do that because he's the rapper. That's why I can do that because
I'm saying you're wrong.
How am I wrong if he said it?
I told you how you're wrong already.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm not going to repeat it just because you don't agree. It makes plenty of sense. You just disagree.
No,
that's why we got to
agree
to disagree.
That doesn't make sense. It really
does make sense.
Cool.
Well, it would make more sense if you stop cutting me off.
Well, if you tell me, if you, the rapper, tell me that you rap better, you don't rap better than Abe.
Well,
right?
Mike, all you're doing is repeating.
No, I'm talking.
I disagreed already.
I'm talking to Quill. Quill, if I tell you, yo, you rap better than Abe, and you tell me, yo, I don't rap better than Abe. Abe raps better than me. What do I have to take from that? You're the rapper, right?
Because I know, you would consider me the expert.
Bingo.
You could lack confidence. You could be better than him.
No.
Yeah, you can lack confidence
because Quill doesn't lack confidence. Like that. No, but now you're throwing things in that don't factor because Lupe don't lack confidence.
That does factor. Confidence is a big.
No.
That's
I'm saying.
Okay, cool. Let me ask you this.
You're throwing something in a monkey wrench that Lupe doesn't. Lupe never said.
Quill, is confidence? Is it confidence a thing when you're emceeing?
I never said it's not.
I'm asking Quill my question.
It is. So
that's a factor then.
When did I say it wasn't? I said it's not in this argument. It's not. Because Quill does. I mean, Quill nor Lupe lacks confidence.
Could be because when it comes to that topic.
Who?
No. Whoever rapper you're comparing. I'm not arguing about Lupe. I'm arguing about the premise. I said that already.
Lupe knows he's a bad boy, but he also knows his place.
Correct.
Well, now we're talking in circles again because my point was I was joking about the Jay-Z thing. I am talking about the premise. I'm not arguing about Lupe over Jay-Z.
You were, but now it became the premise.
No, I made that clear already.
It's put like this. It's like people, let's say Sixers fans. It's like Sixers fans who shit on Ben Simmons, right? But you got coaches. You got coaches calling Doc Rivers saying like, "Yo, like that offense like falls apart without Ben Simmons." Like anybody who doesn't see the value in Ben Simmons is crazy.
Right?
Who am I supposed to trust? The expert? Or
you're right. But let me throw this monkey wrench in real quick. Not even a monkey wrench, just to bring it full circle. That will be a cleaner analogy if we were talking about comparing Ben Simmons to another player.
All right. I'm glad that you said that, Derek. What Kobe said about Michael Jordan on The Last Dance.
To be honest, we talked about that, and I observed that way differently than you did.
What am I talking about?
When he talked about how he learned from Michael Jordan, and that's when it broke news that him and Michael Jordan actually had a relationship. Closer than we realized.
Nope. I'm saying when he said
he got he learned a lot from Michael Jordan. The only clip he had on Last Dance, right?
I'm talking about after that. He said, look, you don't get me without Michael Jordan. He said, Michael Jordan is my bar. So I did not reach Michael Jordan's bar. Though you might like me more, he is my bar and I didn't reach it. And that just is what it is. So when people say, it's like, so after that, if someone tries to come to me and say that Kobe is better than Michael Jordan, just show him that clip. He doesn't even think that. So why would I believe
I have a question.
If he doesn't think that?
I have a question. Who's better, Kobe or Magic?
Kobe or Magic?
Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Magic.
Well, Magic says Kobe's better than him.
Because Magic says everybody's better than him.
Well, that was my point before I got cut off.
No. See, now you throwing different things in it. Because Magic is a happy-go-lucky. He thinks everybody's better than him.
No, he does. That's what I'm trying to say. There could be any reason someone's saying it. That's like Troy Aikman said Romo's better than him. That was the same type of analogy I use.
No.
Like I get where you're going. I get where you're going, Dad.
I get where you're going, but no.
Magic.
That's a bad example.
Magic always calls Kobe.
No. So you can't do the bad example thing because it's like there could be many reasons why someone says it. It could be out of respect or that's
Magic. Magic's doing that because Magic's Magic. If you ask Magic about Isaiah Thomas, he'll say, "Yo, he might have been better at me," because Magic does that. That's just Magic. But
I'm not taking it.
That's like Michael Jordan. All right, Michael Jordan has never publicly came out and said that he's the greatest player of all time. He will bring up all these other players without bringing up himself. That doesn't dispute the fact that he's the greatest player of all time. But
that's a little different. I see what you're saying because I do agree with that.
And that's why I'm saying the Magic thing is a little different.
What I'm saying is the Michael Jordan thing is not clean as an analogy because he never really made a statement, like a definitive statement. So that's a little different. I do agree with the Michael Jordan point.
Definitive statement of what?
He, like you said, he didn't make a definitive statement saying he's the greatest or who's better. He just never. He kind of deflects it a little bit in a respectful way because I remember there was a clip where he said He said the greatest teams thing is what mattered to him more. Although he wanted to be great, he doesn't really like stepping on the other legends.
He said Michael Jordan's point is he didn't get a chance to play against everybody. So he doesn't know definitively.
Well, no, I know what clip you're talking about, but I'm saying there's other clips that follow up that of showing him being consistent in that take of not trying to definitively say that he's not even definitive. He never once said he was the greatest.
That's what I just said.
So, I'm telling you, I'm agreeing with you.
I know. And that's why I don't know why you're saying it again. Because I said I know I've seen all of them.
No. I was just following up. I said this is a follow up.
But what does this have to do with Magic? Because Magic is
totally
Michael
Jordan.
Breed. I know.
You follow Michael Jordan. So
I follow Magic too.
I was just saying it was a cool point. I don't know though. You brought up Michael Jordan.
I know. What I'm saying is that.
So what did it have to do with Magic? I don't have an answer.
But you brought up Magic.
My point. Okay, what Magic has to do with the conversation overall is that he said he was better than Kobe. I mean, he said Kobe was better than him. But
we just said that Magic does that about everybody.
Yeah, I'm saying like if he really didn't think that, he wouldn't say that.
That's not true.
Like because you're not going to bring up.
Magic does that. I'm telling you, Matt. After this,
you got to show me or something.
You just told me that he says Kobe is Mr. Laker. He knows that's not true.
That's one example. I'm saying he always does that. You have to show me that. I know he said the Kobe thing. I'm saying, but that's one thing. If there's only one situation, how does he always do it?
He's always said that. He said that. What's his name? What did he say, Quill? He said that the Chief was the head of that team. That's not true. It was Magic.
But that's not. Wait, is the Chief? You talk about
not the Chief. The captain. He said.
I want to say the Chief's Boston.
Okay. He said. Kareem was the captain of that team. That's not true. He even said Larry Bird was better because Larry Bird could shoot.
Larry Bird is better.
All right.
No.
Topic for another day. Now we can move on. We can move on.
I do think Larry's better. I've always thought that.
We can move on.
That makes me angry.
The Queen not coming, I guess, right?
Oh, we got to.
That makes me sad.
We can move on. Larry's
let's hop into this.
But we can move on.
No. You cannot dismiss me, then get the last word. Let's talk about it.
Let's not. We can move on.
No, then you can't do that. Then you can't do the Larry not better thing. If you want to talk about it, talk about it.
We
move on. Our not be last wordy about it.
Our very first podcast.
We've actually did this before, right?
Yeah.
So it's
kind of like.
But now you're being a little condescending because it's like you're you're kind of saying that's stupid. We moved on and you went back to it.
Okay.
Well, I mean that's what it is.
Okay.
Well, then let's talk about it then, rather than like
we've already done this.
Then why are you harping on it then?
I didn't harp on it. I said let's move on.
But we moved. Quill started talking. You chimed in to say that. That's harping.
Huh?
All right, so
you said the statement. I said let's move on, and Quill started talking. Then you try to come back to it.
Larry. Yeah, I'm harping the same way you are.
I didn't harp. I said let's move on.
I'm shutting both of y'all down. Moving on.
Right.
Thanks, mediator.
Let's get into some real life topics. Derek Chauvin was found guilty of murder and shit. All three counts.
For that.
Go ahead. I'll let you lead that off.
So I kind of hate that he shares my name because naturally when you hear your name, exclamation point jumps in your head like someone's calling you. So I'm only saying that because that happened just now. With it kind of sucks that we have to celebrate that because whenever you celebrate something, that means it's not the norm, and that should be the norm. Like we all watch the same video, so why is it rare for anybody to kill someone on camera and not get the right sentence? Like if I left this podcast right now, drove over and shot you, I'd just be in jail True or false?
Because you're black.
True.
Exactly.
It'd be signed, sealed, and delivered before you can get comfortable.
You don't have a blue shield.
But that blue shield also only works when it's white cop, because the black cop shot a white woman and he went to jail.
Because he's black.
Exactly. So that's why the Blue Lives Matter thing is kind of stupid.
First of all, this country was built telling us we're 1/5 of a man.
3/5, but I get it.
3/5. I'm sorry. We're part human and part animal.
It was scientifically proven.
Mm-hmm. Right. So and to think about it, and relativity to just history, that wasn't that long ago. It was just in relative nature, like that. It wasn't that long ago. 300, 400, 500 years ago ain't that long ago.
Yeah, just in the relative scope of history, if you look at, if you believe in the earth and being billions of years old, whatever, it's not that long ago in the grand scheme of time.
Well, America's a young country.
Yeah, this whole equality thing is new, so to speak, because hell, we didn't even get the Civil Rights Act, so what, 64, 63?
Well, here's the issue. Unfortunately, we can't speak to people like they're us. We all get it, and people who are on our side are going to clap for us. But people on that side of the spectrum who don't understand, they'll say life now is better than life in the 60s. Why are y'all talking about that? So to make it easy on their ears, we're just connecting the dots on where it came from and how, yes, it might be better, but there's still things happening. Like people get shot on camera and people are getting lynched. Let's call it that. They're getting lynched, and the right punishments don't be getting pushed out, because people be saying Black Lives Matter against cops, but that started against a non-cop killing a black kid from walking from a convenience store. Sorry for cutting you off, but I just had to get that out.
Right.
Did y'all hear about the guy that shot the 3-year-old at the birthday party?
Nah,
in Florida.
I think I did, but I feel like that went away as far as my timeline goes.
A 3-year-old got shot at his own birthday party. Killed. Not shot, killed at his own birthday party.
That's crazy. That's ridiculous.
Not by a cop, just by a regular person. But
how long ago did it happen? Like a week, 2?
No, within this week.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear about that.
Within this week, if not nothing more than 10 days ago.
I was going to bring up a senator. Excuse me. I was going to bring up a senator from South Carolina, the only black senator, only black man in the Senate, I should say, Tim Scott. And this is why, just to kind of follow up a point that was previously made, he said America isn't a racist country. Think about that. As a black man,
this guy.
And that is incredibly damaging to the cause of equality, because it just reaffirms what people on the other side of the argument believe all along. If they're like, "Oh, black man said it, it must be true."
We'll never get nowhere. If everybody's not on the same accord, we'll never get nowhere.
Exactly.
That's just the truth of the matter.
I think Greg Popovich said we gotta treat racism the way we treat drunk driving, because believe it or not, it might seem like drunk driving is a universally bad thing. Well, it is, but there's still people that do it. So I think the realistic point is to minimize circle to be racist or racist acts. Society gangs up on them the same way we gang up on drunk drivers.
But the thing,
fix entire society.
But the thing is, people still drink and drive. The point will have to be that we just eliminate it all in all for it to just go away. But
what do you mean by that?
in order for racism to not exist, everybody has to understand that it does exist, right? So in order for people not to drink and drive, everybody has to just not drink and drive, right? But you will have that one rotten apple in every batch of apples, right?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
You get what I mean. So I don't need no.
Yeah, I do get what you mean. That's a little thing. Let me ask you this then: if you were to ask 10 people, if you were to ask them in the room, there's a drunk driving accident that you see on Facebook, and you hand each person the video of the drunk driver and your opinion of them, would you, out of those 10 people, how many of them would have a negative reaction to the drunk driver?
A negative reaction?
Or like, that's unfortunate, or they would be like, they wouldn't switch it on the victim. It would be the driver's fault.
That's actually happened in my friend circle before. I'm not going to give up a name or anything, but they have said I would have went down another road, or they have said I wouldn't have swerved in that lane. Like they bought up. You get where I'm trying to go with this? They put up like I would do it. I just would do it a different way. But that's the problem with racism. Like people think I don't have to hate people I don't have to call them a nigga. I just got to do some little racist shit like this. You know what I guess that's kind of where I'm going.
Okay, fair point. So I think,
but we have to eliminate. We have to eliminate even that little gray area.
Okay, so my thing is, I guess I'll say, cool. If you want to jump in, because I feel like we're overshadowing you, feel free to cut us off. But guess more. My thing is, it seems easier for people to have less of a debate. So I guess I shouldn't have gave you a number, but I feel like it's easier for people to be like, yeah, that's bad, and be less of a debate. I feel like even if there's the one person in the room who says I would have done this different, the other people, most of them would attack the other person. Whereas I feel like with racism and minority Black issues, it feels like an actual power struggle. I don't feel like drunk driving has that same power struggle. I feel like there's always outliers, but I feel like most of the country, I don't have a number because it's like who has these numbers, but I feel like it's very shocking when you find someone, or you find it a little crazy, but I'm not surprised when people are racist, and that's not good.
You know what it is? All of us are afraid to lose our license in a drunk driving suit. Everybody's not afraid to lose their freedom in a you get where I'm going.
Yes. So that's perfect. That's kind of what I mean though. There's nothing that's been enforced. So it's like, society hates it, the government hates it.
Right. It's not a real rule.
Government don't hate racism enough.
Right. It's not a real rule. It's like don't step on Mr. Charles's lawn. He don't like that. But if I step on the lawn and he don't know about it,
it's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal. But if he sees me doing it, then there's a problem.
What was that analogy for racism? Or anything?
Racism. If it's not caught on tape, how the fuck do we know? Does a tree make a sound? When the tree falls, does it make a sound in the forest? Is that analogy?
But here's the thing though. Even when they hear the sound, they deny it.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. It has to get to a point where, okay. So it's just, I think we gotta get to that point, because I think when you have a country this big, so many different cultures, it's going to be very difficult to make it 100%. But it has to get to the point where our kids and our grandkids look at racism the same way we look at other crimes.
It's never going to get to 100% because somebody's going to exist. No, it doesn't, because somebody's 100% exists. Yeah, perfect doesn't exist, because even in a basketball game, if you shoot 10 times, you're going to miss once at least. I mean, free throws is just you in the basket, and people can't even do that. So, you know what I mean? It, like, to think that racism is just one day just going to vamoosh and go away. I mean, you must got a lamp with a genie in it, and it must be Robin Williams or Will Smith.
But we got at least,
even he couldn't fix that, because he was shackled from head to toe. All he wanted was freedom. Talking about the genie. If you watched Aladdin. My bad. I didn't mean to throw y'all for a loop there.
No, that's a good one actually.
That was a good tangent.
But listen, racism isn't going to go away anytime soon. I just want someone to cherish my son as much as I do. Cherish his life as much as I cherish his life.
That's the thing. Respect the humanity.
But people don't respect the person in front of them. They don't even respect their own neighbors. How do we expect them to, you know? I mean, there's police out here who's policing the streets that don't respect the person that they're even policing.
But here's the thing, though. At least a lot of people hate people evenly, or they're just hateful. It's weird when you hate someone because they're a certain group.
Right.
So I'm not saying. So I think hating the world is an evil within yourself that you need to handle. I think hating people, because a lot of people that hate black people don't even experience black people. So it's like you're hating a group you don't even have an association with, really. You just have a stereotype in your head.
We start that with sports. Eagles fans hate Cowboy fans. Why?
Come on, don't do this. I can actually tell you. I can segue that. That's funny. I can tell you why.
I'm a Tar Heel fan, and I hate everything that has to do with Duke. Why? I don't know. It was just grandfathered in. I was told to do so. Same thing with race.
Cowboy fans.
Now, I understand that. Now, but you get where I'm trying to go with this.
No. Okay, I see what you're getting.
That's kind of how. That's why I can understand.
Oh, you're saying it's taught. You're saying it's taught.
Yeah, it's taught. That's why I can understand the premise of racism. Yes, it's wrong, but I understand it because it's just little shit like that.
But that's why the drunk driving thing comes up, because the government finally picked up and was like, that thing, I don't like it. Let's encourage telling people that it's bad.
Right.
They didn't do that with racism yet. They kind of did.
That's because they did that with cars. They did that with cars because there was too many accidents happening. When they first made cars, there was no speed limit. Everybody was just flying everywhere, going everywhere.
That's true.
And they started running into each other. And they was like, there's too many deaths going on with this car thing. Let's put in a speed limit.
But hold that though. If death was the defining factor here, why is it not the defining factor when it comes to racial hate? Because
we're pets.
Well, then that's the correlation we need to say, because it's like death is not there. Death is not there.
Yeah. No, it's not them. We're entertainment for them. We're entertainment. They like to come see us play basketball.
Oh yeah, they love to see us.
They
love our culture and our music.
Right. They love everything about it, but they go right back to their homes and say, "Them niggers did it again."
Quill.
I was just reading. I got caught up. I got sidetracked. The three officers that were involved in the arrest of that woman in Colorado who has dementia. She was 73 years old. You see how quickly they were fired. Like, you see how quickly that happened for them. What happened?
The one who walked away without paying, that lady.
Yeah, and they broke her arm, dislocated the shoulder, and the sprained wrist. But let that have been like me. And they would have dug up every little bad thing I ever did in my life to try to paint me as a criminal.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell everybody this on the podcast right now. If I ever die by something tragic that goes on the news and they try to say that I had fentanyl or any type of drug in me, that's a lie. That is a complete lie. If they ever try to say I put my hands on my wife or my kid, that's also a lie. Now, if they said, man, this dude was a champagne drinking fool, believe that. Man, he rode Jay-Z's dick to the end. Believe that. He loved them Tar Heels. Believe that. But don't believe when they start trying to discredit my character, right? Believe everything else.
You know what sucks even more about that? That none of that even really matters, and we're taught that.
It don't.
But it only matters when the person's black.
Exactly. If I was white, I don't have these
problems. You having addiction shouldn't mean you should die. It's like, no.
Absolutely not.
I have a question for you, Quill.
What's up?
It might be a little segue, but do you know what show talks about these types of things?
What show?
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Go away. Go away.
No, I have a challenge on live air for you.
Black Clover addresses these kind of things too, but continue.
I will watch Black Clover though. That's the thing. I watch just about anything. Ask Mike. Like Mike, the randomest shows.
Family Matters had a topic on this before.
Yeah, but they're a black show. They kind of have to.
True.
Because remember, they're the right type of black people.
Yeah.
And I said that quote unquote type. But here's my challenge, Quill.
There's a famous All in the Family. There's a famous All in the Family episode about this as well, by the way.
Oh, Tone hates that show. That's hilarious that you said it. Okay, so me and Mike did a challenge, right? I don't even think we finished it yet. I told him I would listen to. That's why the challenge didn't happen, because I don't remember the album, the Foxy Brown album.
Broken Silence.
Broken Silence. I almost said Silent Dreams. Wow. Broken Silence, and he's gonna watch Iron Man.
You know what's funny? I actually have time tonight to watch it, so I might actually watch it.
Oh, you're gonna watch the first Iron Man?
Mm-hmm.
Whichever really one is on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
all of them are.
Just type in Iron Man. They're on Disney Plus.
Okay. The first one is really good.
So Quill,
I've actually saw one.
Give me a short anime, because I know. Don't give me no 600 episode anime. Give me a short anime, like Outlaw Star length or
Naruto.
Cowboy Bebop length. Naruto's long. And I'll trade you Avatar for it.
Avatar is long though.
No, Avatar is only it's American. It's just only 22 episodes. I mean 22. It's like 60 episodes. You're an anime watcher. You watch hundreds of episodes, Quill.
Not, what's funny? Most outside of Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Fine, give me 3.
You're right.
Yeah, see.
Even
the short ones from the 90s are longer than Avatar. Avatar didn't reach 70 episodes.
All right, so I got a couple short ones for you. One that just came out, season 2 they're working on now. The Misfit of Demon King Academy. I think it was like 13 episodes. That's pretty good. Okay. Noblesse.
About how much is that?
Noblesse was like about 15.
So how about 16. This? I'll combine those two. You could text me a third and you do Avatar.
Fine.
It would be good for the podcast too. We could bury the hatchet. That's where that goes.
Mike is like, this Avatar bullshit. I ain't with it.
Well, he doesn't have any idea what's going on. And plus, me and Mike did our trade.
I have no idea what's going on.
Honestly, I can't say I know what's going on either. Just know that he traded me his anime, and I gave him Avatar. And so Mike, Avatar's not an anime.
Okay.
It's an American show.
Okay.
So you gonna watch Iron Man tonight, Mike?
I will. I actually will. I have no plans but to drink a little bit. Buy a little bit of wine, maybe some champagne. That's about it. I got all this hard liquor and I don't drink it.
I'm going to Upper Darby tonight, so I will play the album. It'll be halfway done by the time I get there.
Upper Darby. Shout out to Delaware County. Delta.
Broken Silence. One of her. That's actually her best album to me.
Does she only have 2 good albums? Or 2 albums that matter? I don't like to say that, but you know what I'm trying
to say. 2 albums that matter. I would say 3. Her first,
I didn't know there's 3. Okay.
Her first 3 or 4.
So she was
that matter
within that run.
Mm-hmm. When Hove was writing for her, when she had to say, "Oh no, Hove's not writing for me. It's just me." That's Broken Silence, by the way. That's that album where she's trying to prove people wrong album.
Okay.
That's why it's good, because she's trying to prove people wrong. But
she on the show there.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I'll listen to that and I'll update you next week.
Cool with me.
Solid.
All right. Closing thoughts.
We can wrap it up.
Closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts.
I'll go first.
Okay.
It's Hove and everybody else.
I thought it was gonna be something new. Wow, he did that pause. He did a Skip Bayless pause just to say the same thing.
So
Magic over Bird.
I got one next.
Okay,
I got
go
one
ahead.
next. Isaiah is better than Oscar.
Isaiah's my favorite point guard ever.
But I got Chris Paul over Stockton.
Nope.
But I got Isaiah over them, not on ability.
You got to give me your top 5 point guards of all time. Let me give you mine. Real quick. Just real quick. Magic.
Yep.
Stockton.
Yep.
Oh, you got Stockton too. Okay.
Magic, Stockton, Steph.
Ooh, Steph.
No. Magic, Steph, Stockton, Oscar. Damn. Magic, Steph, Stockton, Oscar.
There's some really good point guards.
Then damn, this is interchangeable because it could be Isaiah.
I know mine already. So you want to give me mine real quick before we close?
Jason Kidd, Steve Nash. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll say Magic, Steph, Isaiah. And I wouldn't be mad at anyone who puts Isaiah over Steph because Isaiah has finals moments.
But at this point, Steph's run is just way longer than Isaiah's.
It's longer, but that's where you. That's why I said I wouldn't argue either way because it's like, do you like peaks or do you like longevity? How do you weigh them? Because they both have it, kind of. So it depends which one you weigh. You see what I'm saying? It's like how do you weigh it type thing.
I mean, I would love to have this discussion because I'm an Isaiah fanatic, but
okay. I'll think about it more.
That's tough.
But then I got Stockton, Nash. That's the where it gets interchangeable for me. Oh no, I have Chris Paul. Chris Paul. I have Chris Paul before Nash if it's because of longevity.
Not mad at that.
I can't. You can't be mad. That fifth spot. So I feel like the top 4. I feel like it's definitely people. We're gonna stop this. Like we've said it before. We addressed it. We're gonna stop the John Stockton slander. Y'all gonna stop this?
No. Those are people you stop talking to.
People who say that don't watch back, never watched them. Like period.
And don't realize how good Stockton would have been in today's
Want me to close that? Want me to close that real quickly?
Sure.
Pure point guard. He's the greatest. My fault. Pure point guard. He's the greatest.
We watch slow players play today and dominate. I don't know why everyone thinks everyone's like
look at Luka. Look at Luka.
Yeah, I mean we seen players just be skilled and do well. So Bonus isn't even that fast or athletic, and he's really good. Like, so like, let's stop that. Jokic, like we don't know. Y'all don't know.
Embiid ain't fast.
No, Embiid is not fast. He's just crafty.
Right.
Mm-hmm. He's crafty. There's nothing.
Shaq is the most dominant player, and that nigga was a slug.
And Shaq would be the first to tell you that
the dominant part. His Orlando years, yeah, but he was a slug once he reached his peak.
Oh yeah, but it didn't matter because you and Shaq was a little more crafty than people gave him credit for. That drop step was nasty.
Because he got that
trying to make Shaq sound like he's Dwight Howard, which is still really good, but he's not Dwight Howard.
He got that from the guy that started over him his freshman year of LSU. God, what was his name? He used to do that move to him in practice. He used to do the drop step and dunk on him and hang on the rim, and Shaq stole that from him. My bad. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I didn't mean to weird y'all out on that.
No,
that's actually the jersey I bought when Quill made me buy a jersey. I bought a Lakers. I bought a Lakers. Shaq. I already got a Lakers. I mean, I already got a Magic Shaq jersey.
I guess that would make sense. Okay.
Yeah. We can't even hear you, Quill. But yeah. And it's Quill's turn to do his final thoughts.
And then his mic went out on him.
Yeah, his mic went out. All right, let's close this out then. Yeah. Three guys with common sense. We still can't hear you, Quill. Sorry.
That's what you wanted to say, real quick.
Yeah. You should just text us what you wanted to say. But it's all good. Right. Listen.
Y'all got
me we hear you. We hear you.
All right.
Go ahead.
You got me? We still got me?
We hear you. Mm-hmm. You're good.
Okay. No, real quick. Stop the John Stockton slander. God is still good, and so is Hove. That's it.
Absolutely. I like that one.
Oh, and real quick, how Howard can earn his name back if he nails rounds 2 and 3 tonight. He will be Howie again.
Howard
he can earn his name. No, I'm talking about Howard Roseman. His mama named him Howard.
Ryan
I'm
Howard.
Call him Howard.
Ryan Howard.
I do love the big piece. Shout out to the big piece.
Dwight Howard?
No, not Dwight.
Stop answering him, Quill.
Howard Roseman can get his name back by nailing the 2nd and 3rd rounds tonight.
Juwan Howard?
Only Roseman I respect is Peter Rosenberg. Shout out to the Wine Podcast. Shout out to the Wine Podcast.
This has been the Three Guys with Common Sense Podcast. My name is
You can't say Mike without Ike, and you can't say Ike without Dyke.
Wow. Go, Mike, you're tired, Mike. Slanger, it's been real. Clearly, Michael has had too much to drink.
All right,
you actually can say Dyke without Ike. That's the crazy thing.
Wow. Yeah, I'm leaving.
All right, see you around.
He said see you around. Damn.